cool hat. Thank you, thank you. It speaks to me. Speaks to my inner soul. My very being. Where'd I get it? The internet. From Reddit. I downloaded it. Benefit of being a VTuber, if you see an outfit you like, you can just download that. You can just download that PNG. I didn't even pay for it. I didn't pay for it at all. Mine now. My hat. You wouldn't download a hat. Oh my gosh, it's horrible, isn't it? A horrible tower of 1,000,000 monsters. It's my arena that I shall fight in. I suppose. But we're playing Skyblock. Oh my gosh, I was gonna download a texture pack to make people angry, but I didn't. Not to make people angry, to make myself happy. Is there no love for Mizuno Craft? I remembered Mizuno Craft. That's a good one. Don't be surprised if you see some Mizuno Craft. You want a texture pack? I feel like a texture pack would make my island look just a little bit better. Getting angry just thinking about it. Just thinking about anything besides default vanilla Minecraft. 8K textures. Let's make my computer light on fire. Starting off the stream good. Making everybody mad. Just make my own textures. Oh my gosh, I've thought about that. That's a good idea, actually. That would be a funny prank if I make my own textures and it looks really bad. But that's a lot of work, even if you make it look bad. Well, maybe I can only make it for the blocks that I have here, which is only like 7 different types of blocks, to be fair. A 40-hour prank, I know. Replace every animal with a tapir? Wait, that would be funny. If like the pig, you know, was like black and white. The pig was black with a white butt. I think that would be good. Wait, I want to go fishing. No, Minecraft again. I wanted to see the vampires from The Witcher. I don't know, you guys are always going on about vampires. You guys just won't shut up about them. Making it your whole personality. You're fine with whatever, thank you. Werewolves are cooler. Twilight ruined werewolves for me, and it's not werewolves' fault. I just feel like the Twilight werewolves are really lame. Sorry, Jacob. I mean, you could say that the Twilight vampires are really lame too, and I might agree with you, because they kind of take away everything cool about a vampire. Like, they don't have to drink human blood. They don't have red eyes. They don't burn in the sun. They don't turn into bats. But I don't even know what the Twilight werewolves are. What even are they? Counterpoint spider monkey. They just turn into big dogs. I mean, that's cute. The Witcher werewolves are cool. There's some good quests involving werewolves. The worst part, they aren't werewolves. I mean, what is a werewolf? And what is a Twilight werewolf? A Twilight werewolf, they shapeshift at will, right? A traditional werewolf turns into not a wolf, like a wolf-man creature on the night of a full moon, right? Lycanthrope. Skyrim werewolves? I don't even remember what they are, and I'm pretty sure I was one. At least briefly. Before I became a vampire, it was like an old internet loading screen. Like when you watch the grass grow. Like that one that was like the 3D maze. Do you know that one? Whatever happened to screensavers? I guess they still exist, do they? I feel like my screen just turns off. I loved the one with the bubbles. That was my go-to on Windows 7. The one with the pretty bubbles. Oh, like the one that is always gonna try to hit the corner. The DVD. Screensaver. Fish one. The one with the pipes. I feel like we need to bring back like the retro technology aesthetic. I don't know, everything's become so like streamlined, you know? There's no room for fun anymore. You know what I mean? Like I miss like on the Nintendo DS, you can like customize everything. You can customize your home screen, you can customize the icons. Now it's like, you can change your wallpaper. That's it. And you're lucky that we're even allowing that. You have to pay for it now. To be fair, I'm pretty sure you had to pay for it even back then. On the 3DS screensavers. And then the Switch, I don't know, I thought Nintendo was supposed to be the fun uncle. You know? The one that lets you get a little bit whimsical. But then the Switch is like, we've got two. We've got light and dark. I think maybe they added a third one that's like extra dark. Unk fell off. They never were. They were! When they were making the Wii music, they were. When they were making Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3. Back then, they were doing something. White hairs for old people? I'm like really into the white hair after watching House of the Dragon, but I feel like everyone looks so evil. The Targaryens look so evil with their white hair. You know? I don't know why, it makes them villainous. They are evil? They kind of are. Counterpoint, they are. They look like vampires? They do. I remember when Game of Thrones was originally airing, I didn't watch it. But, you know, everybody was so into it. And now it's my turn. Like 10 years later. But back then, I was bleaching my hair super, super light, platinum blonde. And so I was like, I'm just like Daenerys. I'm just like Daenerys Targaryen, except I didn't watch it. I was a fake fan back then. I wasn't a fan at all. But I mean, Daenerys is kind of iconic. Her looks. I want to do like a Halloween costume. I want to be her for Halloween, but it's like 10 years too late. And everybody hates the way the show ended, so... But I still want to. How are the babies named Khaleesi now? Honestly, I thought it was cringe back then, but now that I've watched the show, I'm like, yes, it's a good name. Name them Khaleesi. I was reading George R. R. Martin's blog a little bit, because he posts on his blog a lot. And you know those quote-unquote direwolves, which are... I mean, we don't need to get into it, but... they're pretty much just wolves with like a couple of genes spliced in from direwolves. And you know, George R. R. Martin is obsessed with them. He loves them. He's written like 4 blog posts about the... Elaborate. There's like a team of people, scientists, whatever, I don't know, creating quote-unquote dire wolves by taking wolves and then splicing in a couple genes from the now extinct dire wolves. Which I don't think that's really making a dire wolf. I think that's just making a wolf with a couple genes changed. But anyway, they're calling them direwolves, and they named one of them Khaleesi. And George R. R. Martin has a picture of him with the direwolf puppies. He loves them. Direwolves at home. They're almost completely genetically unrelated to wolves, like real direwolves. He's gonna adopt one? I wouldn't be surprised. Is he actually? But then I was thinking, like, if I If in my book I had some kind of animal, now extinct animal, and then a team of scientists were like, here you go, Nimi, we reinvented the animal from your book and we named it after your book character. I mean, I would be like, oh my gosh, for me? A saber-toothed tiger. We created vampires just for you. That would be scary. That seems unethical. We took humans and gave them the genes so that they have a craving for human blood. Just for you, Nimi. I remember DVD extras. Because I feel like back then we had like nothing better to do. You know what I mean? We had nothing better to do than to watch the DVD extras. Bored with no internet? The behind the scenes were good. I remember watching one for the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it still lives in my memory. Because I remember seeing like the giant pool that they used to film it, like to film the ship water scenes. I mean, it makes sense that they don't do it in the actual ocean. Well, do they? I don't know, maybe some of it. But I think a lot of it was filmed indoors, and they had this enormous pool, this deep pool, and it seemed really dark and dim in there too. And they could like simulate waves in there. I thought that was like the scariest thing ever. Just knowing that somewhere out there, this giant pool, this giant indoor pool in a warehouse, extremely deep, exists, was scary. This is the thalassophobia nightmare. Same thing with water towers. Can you guys tell me about water towers? Because I was thinking about water towers the other day and I do not understand them. Like, why do we put the water... Why do we put the water in the tower? Why do we put it up there? Like, it seems inefficient to lift it up off the ground like that. Because we can. To create pressure? Wait, don't you have to use like as much energy to get it up there in the first place as it takes to get it down? I don't know. Warner Brothers. It's free energy. How do they get it up there? Though you have to pump it up. Stored energy. You ever just sit high in a high place and feel the potential energy coursing through you? Storing the pressure for later. And are water towers used to this day? And where are they used? Because I feel like I only ever seen them. Like, I've never seen them, like, in a city. Usually they're more out, you know? Out of the city. Yeah, in smaller towns. Like, all over. They're hidden in cities. Oh, like in a building? Are they hidden because they don't want people to go swimming in there? Well, I feel like every place has a scary story. I don't know if it's true or not about people drowning in the water tower. But also, there might be mermaids in there. On top of buildings. Maybe my eyes are just closed to the water towers. I just need to look for them. Yeah, like an aquamarine, exactly. I loved that movie. Yeah, wasn't she hiding out in a water tower? How would the mermaid climb up there? You have to put her up there yourself. The buildings are the water towers. Some things are not made for tapier minds to understand. Water towers being one of them. They're eerie. I find them spooky. Just knowing there's so much water up so high, it's not right. Why should the water be so high? So high up there? You know? Water should be down. Down low. Not up high. The hubris of man. It is, right? Why did we put the water up there? Where would we put it up there? My feeling with clouds. My feeling when? My face when? Flying planes would be tough. Flying planes would be so scary. If clouds were solid. I don't think you could. I don't know. I was thinking that we should get rid of cars. Simply because I don't like them. And I just feel like they're dangerous and they go too fast. And man was not meant to go so fast, you know? I think we should bring back horse-drawn carriages, but then I feel bad for the horses, so I think we should use like a mechanical horse. Mechanical horse-drawn carriage. And wouldn't that feel so fancy too? like that robot dog, like the $2 million robot dog or whatever. Like that, but horses. and then a little carriage. So a car? Yeah, but it can only go like 20 miles per hour. And it won't run into things, because it's powered by... Like, we recreate the mind of a horse and put it inside of the mechanical horses. Bicycles? Yes, we have a carriage drawn by bicycles. But who will power the bicycles? Because I'm not going to. I want to be sitting like a fancy lady in the back of my carriage. Oh, we teach the horses to pedal the bicycles. We create a bicycle for horses, and that way it's so efficient. It's even more efficient. It makes sense. It does. Exactly 1 horsepower. Well, maybe it'll be a little more if we give the horse a bike, you know?